Hey guys, this is Tara with Kittens, Weights, and Tarot, and today I am doing a money pick a card reading. So we'll be taking a look at what your relationship is with money, your blocks that you have with money, and how you can increase your financial abundance. And who doesn't need a little bit of that? So anyway, thought this would be a lot of fun for you guys. So the timestamps will be down below if you want to skip ahead, but we have pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. The decks that I'm going to be using are the El Tarot de los Magos, the Drachenweisheit deck, and my Foxfire, the Kitsune Oracle. Okay, so I have a few questions. So there are 3 cards in each pile, and each card is an answer to one of the 3 questions. And the first question being, what is your relationship with money? The second card will show you what your blockages or one of your blockages are to financial abundance. And number 3, how to bring in more money, how to bring in more financial abundance. And so above pile number 1, I had to go digging into my international coins, but this is 500 pesos, so this is like roughly like $5 American, but yeah, like 500 pesos. Over here, I have my Kennedy coin. So this is 50 cents, it's a $0.50. And I also brought my, let's get a little focus in there, €1, which is almost $2 American. Okay, so go ahead and choose intuitively your pile or piles in which you want to receive your information, and let's go ahead and get started. But before we do, if you want to catch a reading from me that is a little bit more personal, in depth, with a question that you have, then head over to kittensweightsandtarot.com. I have a lot of different reading types over there, so choose the one that best suits your personality. But I also have room and body sprays and salves that I make. And if you're looking for more witchy tools, head over to Desert Cauldrons, my other shop that I run with James over at Light of Riga. And you can find us on Etsy, Desert Cauldron, all one word, or head over to the Instagrams at desert.cauldron. So we have handmade one-of-a-kind tools for your one-of-a-kind magical practice. All my other information is down below for my witchy newsletter, my Leon Mystery School, where I teach Mayan astrology alongside other teachers, and I have my Patreon and lots of other good stuff, so definitely check it out. And let's get started. All right, hello pile number 1. If you chose pile number 1, you chose the 500 pesos. I have like so many pesos like lying around that we used to just find all over the ground when I was growing up. As many pesos as there were pennies. Anyway, let's take a look at your cards. So I'm gonna go ahead and just flip them over first of all. So we have the 9 of Cups. We have Narben, which is scar, to have a scar in German. And here we have Transcendence. What a beautiful card. Okay, lovely cards. Let's go ahead and put them alongside our questions to figure out how you can increase your financial abundance. All right, so let's take a look-see. So the very first question is, what is your relationship with money? So this being a very positive card, the 9 of Cups. So what I'm getting with this is it's a light and a shadow with this. So the relationship with money is that money is good. You know, that there isn't a fear that you have towards money. However, there is this notion that money somehow fills you up, that money is what makes you happy. It's what fills in the holes that we may have emotionally, where we have shadow work that we need to do, and filling some of those shadow work needs with a material substance such as money. So that would be the shadow to that card. So your relationship with it is not that it's bad or evil. You know, you would say, if somebody said, hey, is money good? You'd be like, heck yeah, it's good. You know, but at a deeper level, there might be this feeling as if money is filling in places where you feel inadequate or less whole, you know, thereby using this material good. Okay, going on into blockages. So what are your blockages to money? And here we have Narbin, which was the scar. And on the outside, I mean, with this beautiful image of a dragon, I can't see any scars. And I would believe that, same with you, on the outside, nobody would believe that there was, that you had any sort of issue with money. But there's something that goes a lot deeper. The scars may look like they have healed on the outside, you know, metaphorically speaking, but they're still there on the inside. So what I feel with that is something that happened, maybe not to you personally, but perhaps towards a family member or your family in general when you were younger, that left a scar or a lasting impression when it comes to money. So perhaps there was somebody in your family who did something like this, where they used money as a way to make them feel better, as a way to cover up issues that the family had. For example, have you ever seen when, like in certain movies where you see the husband and wife, they have a fight, but then the husband goes out and buys a bouquet of flowers for the wife, and that makes it all better. You know, their issues are still there, but the Band-Aid is the flowers. It's money. You know, something, you know, I could buy with money fixes this. So there could be a scar here that money is the Band-Aid, money is the great fixer of everything, when really we have shadows and things that we need to work on at an emotional level, that we need to work on in an astral level, that has nothing to do with material gain. So over here, so how then can you bring in more money? Well, first of all, there is the realization of this, so maybe possibly doing some shadow work and doing a bit of cord cutting with the notion that money fills you up in a certain way. Going into finding what part of your childhood or younger formative years where you saw maybe money taking the place of fixing problems. And so then over here, how can we bring in more money? We have transcendence. So basically, it's being able to dig into your past. You know, at a surface level, like I said, money seems to be really no issue. Like, you don't have issue with it. But at a deeper level, there's some things that you need to work on, which we all need to work on. We all have shadows that we have to work on. But if you can work on these things, it will transcend your whole energetic connection with finances, with money, and you'll see a definite change in how money responds to you, how you respond to money, and how it comes into your life. So in order for the big changes to take place, you're going to have to start looking at things at a shadow level, at a soul level, work on those, heal them, or work on healing them. You know, it's not going to be a one and done, obviously, kind of thing, but as you work on healing those things, you'll see that in the physical world, those changes will start to appear. All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed this reading, and pass it on to other people if you think that they might enjoy this reading as well. So go ahead and share this video. And if you dug it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to click subscribe, and don't forget to click that ding 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 notification bell for more videos just like this. And I will catch you spiritual homies later. Peace, love, and chicken grease. Peace out. Hey, pile number 2. So if you chose pile numero dos, you have the Kennedy $50, aka 50 cents. And let's go ahead and lay out your cards. So we'll turn them all over. So we have the King of Swords. We have Schicksal, which is fate. And we have Hope. Very nice. Beautiful, beautiful cards. And so let's go ahead and connect them with the questions that we have here so that we can help you to increase your financial abundance. All right, so question number 1 is, what is your relationship with money? And so like I said here, we have the King of Swords. So what I'm feeling with the relationship with money is that it's all business. when it comes to money. Like you must always have, your checkbook is always balanced, every single penny, dime, nickel that you have spent, even if it was just to give money to a homeless person, you counted that as well. So it's definitely like, I must keep absolute records of my money. That money is something to be what do I say, imprisoned or harnessed or controlled. Like you must be the master of money, master or mistress of money. So I'm getting this feeling with that relationship with money is that it's something to be conquered, which is a very aggressive approach to money, that I must know where every single penny is, so that it does not escape me. It does not escape my vision of what I want to do with it. And then also, planning when you want to do something with this money, what you want to spend it on. There's absolutely, how much is it going to be? How's it going to affect me? Can I do this? Which is, good things to do, but to the extreme, could cause somebody a lot of stress if they're constantly checking every single penny that they have, and trying to control it and conquer it. So here with the fate, Schicksal, is the blockages to money. And what I'm feeling here is very interesting, because I don't feel that this is any sort of like, oh, this is your fate with money. I believe this is something that may have been instilled in you at some sort of impressionable year, where you believe that certain people, due to certain backgrounds or certain social status, are fated to have a certain amount of money come into their life. And so here, let's just say, for instance, you came from a low-income family and you're working hard, you're trying to control money because you don't want to have that fate of staying low income forever. You want to be middle class or upper class, you're striving to have more money. However, it's like there's this struggle, because like I said, you feel like, I don't want to be fated to be poor forever. I don't want to be fated to have a less amount of money. I don't want to be fated to that. And so the universe only hears what you do want. The universe doesn't hear what you don't want. So if you're saying, I don't want to be fated to have a small amount of money, the universe doesn't hear the word don't. The universe says, I want to be fated to have a small amount of money. And so it's just a changing of possibly your words and what you believe. That you believe, well, if people have been low income their whole lives, they're probably going to stay low income. Well, if you believe that, then of course, yes, it is true. So this is a chance for you to do a bit of shadow work and find out, what does fate and money mean to you? What does it mean to be fated to something? And when you have these inner dialogues with yourself, see how you can maybe take out the words no, don't, can't, and replace them with something more positive. So instead of, I don't want to have a small amount of money, you say, I do want to have a lot of money. You're saying the exact same thing, except one has a higher vibration to it, and it's one that the universe can hear, as opposed to the I don't, I can't, no, not. Okay, so this is about changing your language, but also going into a bit of shadow work as to, why do you feel that you need to control money? Why do you feel like it's something to be conquered? Is it because you feel so fated to have a small amount that you need to be the master of the amount that you do have? So then let's go over here. So how can you bring in more money? And so we have hope. And I believe that hope comes when we take away the belief in being fated to a certain, outcome. That if I was born to a low-income family, which I was, and I want to be upper class someday, by taking away the belief that that can't happen for me, I allow hope to come in, which thus helps to bring a change in the material, in the physical, meaning more money will come in, because there's that hope now, because I've taken away this fate, this, oh my gosh, I'm going to be, this forever because, or I want to fight against being this forever because I believe that, That's usually just what happens. And when you work on this, then all of a sudden your grip loosens up a little bit when it comes to being, commander of all the pennies and dimes and nickels. Not to say that we should be careless with our money, of course not. But to rule it with an iron fist is a little extreme. So when you work on this, you help to loosen up this, which brings in more hope, which then brings in more financial abundance. So anyway, let me know how this reading connects with you. Let me know if you have any comments or questions. If you know somebody else who might enjoy this reading, please go ahead and forward it to them. And thank you so much for checking out my pick a card, and I will catch you later. If you dug this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to click subscribe, and don't forget to click that ding 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 notification bell for more videos just like this. And I will catch you later. Peace, love, and chicken grease. Peace out. Hey, 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 pile number 3. If you chose pile number 3, then you chose our euro over here. So €1, which is almost $2 American. Or €1 is $2 American. Anyway, so that just, inflation goes up and down. Anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at your cards here. So we have the 3 of Wands. We have Nouvelle, which is New World. And we have the Creation of Light. Oh, what a beautiful card. Oh, you have 3 beautiful cards. And let's go ahead and see how they connect with the 3 questions so that we can help you to increase your financial abundance. All right, so question number 1, this is your relationship with money. And here we said that we have the 3 of Wands here. So what I'm seeing is your relationship with money is that it's something that can't be brought in alone, that you're going to need help, that you're always going to need help when it comes to money. This is both I would say, a light and a dark aspect. So the light aspect is that, yes, oftentimes we do need help. When it comes to bringing in more financial abundance. Sometimes we have financial advisors that help us. Sometimes we have friends that give us good ideas on how to make more money. Sometimes we have people that help us run our shops. I own a shop with James of Light of Riga. We work in cooperation with other people, and that's fantastic. It's sometimes sad when people feel like everything is weighing on their shoulders and they refuse to ask for help when the going gets tough. And oftentimes, when we're going through our darkest times, that's when we do need to rely on our friends, just like we would want our friends to rely on us if they're going through a tough time. So the shadow aspect of this card, though, is that financial independence and abundance cannot be gained without the help of another. So the positive is knowing that you can always ask for help, of course. But the negative of this is thinking that there are things that you can't do yourself, that you don't trust yourself, to do those things. Like even balancing a checkbook, it might be, oh, I can't balance a checkbook. I'm not good with numbers. I've never been good with money. And so you keep bringing these, I would say, using your magical words, reiterating this spell to yourself of, I'm not good with money. I can't handle money myself. I can't do this. And so here you're looking to others to help you in the areas that you feel inadequate. So like I said, there's a light and a dark to everything. So you may want to take a look at this when you're doing a bit of shadow work. Why do you feel that you need to rely on other people all the time to help you increase your financial abundance? There are some things, yes, that you can do on your own, and some things, yes, that we need other people to help us with, but not all the time. So why is that? So definitely take a look at that. And then here we have the blockages to money. We have a new world, and we have this dragon here sitting very proud, almost waiting. And that's what I'm feeling, is there's a sense of waiting in both of these cards. You see this person is waiting for the help to come, and here I'm like waiting for the new world. Basically, meaning not a whole new world, not like the Little Mermaid, like a whole new world. Oh wait, that's not a whole new world. That's Aladdin. Anyway, so this is more like I'm waiting for everything to be perfect and for my world to be brand new when the money hits. I'm waiting for this huge slew of money to hit, and everything's going to be different. My life's going to be different. I'm going to be different. My surroundings are going to be different. It's like you're waiting for this whole new world. Okay? So, working on a bit of the shadow then is, why is it difficult to live in the present? Why is there this waiting? My life will begin when? Why can't it begin right now? And why do you feel that you need to have other people be the ones to help bring you your financial abundance? Why do you feel there are some things that you can't do on your own? And what is this this life that you have envisioned for yourself? Is it really something that you have envisioned for yourself, or is this something that's been ingrained of you of what a life should look like? Like, should a life have, you know, Ferraris, Lamborghinis, and mansions, and 3 pools, and like, you know, who put this in your head? And not to say that we can't have these goals, of course. You know, I would love to have, you know, a house with a pool and all that stuff. But I'm not going to put my whole life on hold because I'm waiting for that thing to happen. You know, I'll slowly do what I do every day, enjoying every day, and eventually, maybe one day, that cool dream will come true. But I don't want to put my life on hold. So why does it feel like you're in waiting here? So these are some things to do a bit of shadow work on so that we can get to this card. And this card over here is how to bring in more money. And we have the creation of light. So again, this is about living in the present, where it's here. This is living in the future, both of these cards. And you see the woman here, she's not thinking about what's outside of the card. She's mesmerized by this ball of light that she has created right here. So this life that you're creating right now in this moment, and everything that's going on around you, I want you to notice it, and I want you to work with that. Feel into that as you're working on these things here. And you'll notice that the more in the present you are, and the more gratitude that you show for the present, and the more, I would say, strength that you give yourself, instead of putting it in the hands of others, the more you'll start to see the change in the physical world, the material world, and more of that abundance will start to come in. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope this resonated with you. If you find that there's somebody else who might enjoy this reading, then go ahead and share this video with them. And yeah, I am wishing you a beautiful rest of your day. Thank you for stopping by. And if you dug this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to click subscribe. Don't forget to click that ding, ding, ding notification bell for more videos just like this. And I will catch you spiritual homies later. Peace, love, and chicken grease. Peace out.